There's a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now here's LeBron. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. LeBron, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Back to Barnes. Up against Curry. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Bogut. Off target with his 3. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Nobody near Irving. Rebounded by Bogut.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes hits the 3-point bomb. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Irving passes to James. Fades and shoots. Count the bucket. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by LeBron James. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career, more than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level. And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the shot is good. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision. Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Here is Williams. The Warriors making the shot. And the pass to LeBron. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala outside, stolen by Varejao. Here we go, James heading to the hoop, and the shot is good. James has got 11 points.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up, and only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Here's Azili. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
Now here is Barbosa. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He feeds it to space. And the Warriors miss again. Cavaliers leading. And here is LeBron. 11 points in the game. Pass to Varejao. To the inside. Shot from 12. No good off the front iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Richard Jefferson. Here's Smith. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And you know what? We're watching exactly what the officials are seeing, Greg, from the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus. We've got the time right here. So they're making sure they got it right.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first practice, and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table, and we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Barbosa in at the 1 spot. Irving's shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Bogut, and Thompson sends it back, and he recovers it. Barbosa kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
Irving drives in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Bogut drives in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the 2 superstars were able to gel.
And it's denied. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Shumpert, no good. Nice D from Bogut.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
The drive by James. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Feeds it to Green. There's the dish to Kerr. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Kerr. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. To the paint, it's tipped. Mozgov with the steal. On the wing, Shumpert. He's covered by Iguodala. The 11-footer. Great D that time from Green.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard. You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. He kicks to Green. Passes it to Livingston. The feed to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Shumpert with it, picked up by Thompson. No block shot. It's rebounded by Livingston. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And it's Iguodala missing. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, offensive rebound. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert, and he makes good on the layup. Shumpert's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's LeBron. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. LeBron against space. Now here's LeBron. And he gets it to go. James has got 17.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 17 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Love outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the screen for James. Irving, the open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
It's Thompson off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Baseline try. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Barnes for the lead. Back to Bogut. Lets the 3 fly. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for James. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. Golden State also making some changes. Azili's checked in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Kevin Love. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Pass to Bogut. Out to the wing. Curry against Irving. Here's Bogut. Again, the miss by Bogut. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Here's Barbosa. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The drive by Smith, and Thompson throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Barbosa passes to Azili. And again, no good by Golden State.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And the rejection by Azili. Varejao can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Can they get it? And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barbosa.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Varejao. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Smith against Iguodala. They set the pick. Kicks it to Barbosa. He dishes it to Azili. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And we talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting, it really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Spates. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Warriors trail by 4. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes and it's small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's James. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Here's Mozgov. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Bogut kicks to Thompson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. Outside jumper. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Shots, gentlemen.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
6 to shoot. Here's Bogut. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James kicks to Irving. The pass to Shumpert. He feeds it to James. Shumpert with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to LeBron. Irving for 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's a pick by Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 6 points for Love.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Love wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shoots from the baseline. And good as it rattles through the hoop. 10 points for Barnes.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. Back to Green. Feeds to Thompson. Clock at 6. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. That's a 2 from Barnes. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .135 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, basketball is a game of runs. They shot it well in the first half, but they're kind of slumping here a bit in the second. They just need to keep putting forth the extra effort on the defensive end, and everything will smooth itself out.
And a wide open look for James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Bogut. We've got 1:08 left in the game. To the inside, Green banked in off the glass. Green's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
LeBron dishes to Irving. It's tipped. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. The dish to Mozgov. The drive by James.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Green. Mozgov with the block. And they're able to recover. Pass to Curry. From deep 3-point range, it falls. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 5. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Point with the clock stopped.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, congratulations on a wonderful performance. Can you tell us what goes on in your mind when you get in this kind of a rhythm like we saw in this basketball game?
It's a zone you get into, and you know, it's kind of unexplainable. You know, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. You know, and hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, it opened up for the rest of us too.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.